So welcome back. Now in this video we will simply get the data from the Firebase Firestore for that current user, okay, who is online, and we will show his profile image right in here in the circle avatar, and also their data, name, phone number. We will get the phone number, okay, also the email, etc. Okay, so we're gonna do that. First let me show you right in the Firebase Firestore, okay, so that you guys can get the idea that what we are going to do. So right in here Firebase, okay, and in here Firestore database. Right in here we will create a instance to this, okay, to user collection, and right inside that, in this document, for that specific current user who will be online, okay, with their specific UID. And right in here we will get the, for example, the email, name, phone number, and their image, okay. We will get that from here, from the Firestore database, okay, inside the collection of user, right inside the specific document for that specific kind of user who is online, okay. For example, this is Peter Parker. If he is online, there will be a profile picture of this Peter Parker and their data. And in my case, I'm logged in by my account share, so they're the specific user that who is online for now, and we will get all of his data, okay. So let's go and do that. So back in the Android Studio, let's go. Right at top, first we will create some variables that we're gonna need, okay. So let's go right in here above the widget build. First we will say string type, and we're gonna create for the name, okay, empty string for now. Now let's copy paste this, okay, for the email, also for the image, also for the phone number. So now let's go and edit this to the email, to the image, and to the phone number. So that's fine for now, as you guys can see, okay. Now let's go and create a method, okay. We will say future in here right above the widget below, as you guys can see, okay. We're gonna name this as get data from database, okay. So it will simply get the data from the Firebase database, okay, Firestore. So that's fine. Now there's gonna be asynchronous, okay, async right in here. In there we will simply get the data from the Firestore, okay. So in here we will say await first, okay, and let's create that instance, Firebase Firestore instance, okay, to the collection, as I showed you before, user, okay. The name must be similar right in here and right in the Firebase, okay, otherwise you will not get the data. And right after top, we will get this down from here so that you guys can see easily, okay. So now right in the doc, we will create the Firebase auth, okay, instance right in here for that specific current user, as I told you before, okay, who is online with their specific UID, okay. And right after we will say .get, we will simply get the data, okay. Right after .done, okay, as you guys can see right in here. So in here we will say snapshot. It will simply contain all of the data, okay, and this will be asynchronous, okay. Curly braces, take this down, and here semicolon, okay. Now right in here, first we will say if the snapshot exists, okay. If the data exists, it simply means that. So in that case what we will do, we will simply write in the systate, okay, because it's a stateful widget, okay. It will change the UI dynamically, as I told you before about the systate, right in the stateful widget, okay. So right in the systate, we will simply say snapshot first dot data, okay, we'll check, and then simply we will get the name, okay. And guys, as I told before, the name must be similar, as I showed you before, right in the Firebase database, okay, right in the details for the specific current user who is online, the name right in here and also in there, it must be similar, okay, right in the specific document ID as I showed you before. So in here, name and semicolon, right after we will say snapshot and dot data. I will check. Second, you will get the email, okay, as you guys can see right in here. Now right afterward, simply copy that, paste it second time. So in here, snapshot data, I'll check, and in here we will get the user image, okay. And right after, you will get the phone number, okay, all good. Now let me show you that name right inside the Firebase Firestore, okay, so that you guys can get the idea. In here, as you guys can see, we are in the Firestore database, okay. Now inside the collection of user, for the specific kind of user who is online, as you guys can see, document, okay, and right inside that, as you guys can see, that name, okay, phone number, user image, email, it must be similar to that, the spelling must be same, okay, or otherwise you will not get that data from database right in here. So you guys, whatever you name it in here, it must be similar right in here also, okay. So then it will able to get the data. So now we will assign that to the variables that we created, name, and right after the email, okay, it's fine in here. Right after, we're gonna get right in the image that, okay, and also the last one will be phone number, okay, so it's gonna be phone, no, okay, so all fine, okay, it's gonna get the name and store it inside the name and also so on, okay. Let me tell you one more time, as you guys can see in here, right in this method, we're going to simply create a instance to the Firebase Firestore right inside the collection of a user, as I showed before, right in the Firebase also, okay, for the specific document, okay, and in here we create the instance for Firebase also right inside for the current user with their specific UID who's online. We are going to simply get the data for that user, okay, and in here we say done snapshot, it will contain the data, okay, and right inside in here we say if snapshot means data, all of the data for the current user, if it's contain the data, as you guys can see, if it exists, then we will get the name, email, user image, phone number, and it's going to be stored inside that one by one, okay. So now let's go down, okay, and above, as you guys can see, that container right above this box decoration, okay. In here, right down, in here we'll say child, okay, and child we'll say column widget, and right in the column widget, now we're gonna get the user image, okay, we will get the image as I showed before right at top, and we're gonna show it in here right in the circle avatar, okay. So in here we will set it right in the center. So for that, first we will set the property cross axis alignment, and we will set it right at the center, okay, as you guys can see right in here. And right after, as you guys can see, main axis alignment, we will set this to center also, okay. we go. Right after children, let's scroll down first. Now writing these children, we will have a gesture detector. Okay, in there first for the comma. So writing the gesture detector, we will have on tag event. Okay, we will leave this empty for now. We will leave a comment, and later on we will create a method by the name show image dialog. Before showing time we create that method, okay, writing this app. So later on we will create that. For now just leave the comment. Okay, now right after in here we will say child and circle avatar. Now right in the circle avatar we will say first set the background color. Okay, we will set it to color, we will go with the amber. Set the spelling of color right in here. Now in here amber, there we go. Okay, we will go with the XML. So that's fine right in here. We will set the minimum radius to, let's say, 60 for now, and right inside child, and we will have a circle avatar. Okay, right in there we will set the radius for that image, okay, that we are about to show. Set it to 50.0. okay, and let's go set background image. Okay, now in here we're gonna go first and declare the file, okay, in which we will have the image.x file. So let's go and do that. Right at top, right down in here we will say file, okay, and image.x file, and this that. Okay, import the library .io. okay, and that file, let me show you, it's basically a reference to a file on the file system. Okay, basically that file holds a path on which the operation can be performed. Okay, basically that file, okay, it will hold the image file for that specific current user. Okay, and it's gonna show that. So we're about to use that. We name this as the image.x file. Let's go down and right in here now we will say image.x file. Okay, if it's equal to null, okay, if it's equal to null for now, it's null. Okay, as I show you right at top, for now it's null. Now right after, if it's equal to null, and in that case what we will do, we will simply write in the network image, we will show the image that we get from the Firebase. Okay, which one? Let me show you that. As I told before, that user image, okay, it's gonna be the profile for that current user who is online, and it's right inside the image, and we use that image right in here. Okay, in case if the image.x file is equal to null, if it's equal to null, there will be no image. In that case only we will show the current profile picture for that user that we get from the Firebase database. Okay, I hope you guys get the idea. I will show you the output right in a while. First let me complete that. As you know, if it's equal to null, we will show that image. Okay, and right in here else. Okay, if it's not equal to null, then else what we will do, we will simply show the update image. Okay, if there will be any kind of change right in the profile picture and it's gonna be updated, then we will show that update image, okay, for that current user. Okay, let's take this down. Right in here we will say image.x file, and we'll check first and then get the update image. Okay, that the current user will update. We will show that if the image file in case contain any update image, and if it's not equal to null, then we will show that right in the else. And if it's equal to null, as you guys know, we will show the current profile picture for that current user. Okay, So that's fine right in here. Now let's go and press the controllers and see the output. As you guys can see, it didn't show the current profile image. Okay, that one. I think we forgot to call upon the method. Let me check that. As you guys can see right in here, we created that method. Okay, get data from database, and we didn't call upon that right in the init state. Okay, so we forgot that. Let's go above this widget build. Right in here we will say init state. Okay, so whenever we run the app, okay, so it's gonna update that and get the data from the database. Okay, now it's fine, just add this. Okay, and call upon that method that we created. It will simply get all of this. Okay, for now we just show the image. Okay, as you guys can see right in here, for now we show that image, and it's gonna show us now the current profile picture, that one, because for now this image x file is equal to no. And let me show you that. As you guys can see in here, okay, so it didn't contain anything. For now it's null, so if it's equal to null, then it will show the current profile image for that user who is online. Okay, so let's go and check that. For now, click on this run main.dot. It will simply get us to the home screen first. Okay, as you guys know. Now it's loading. There we go. Now click on this profile icon, and in here, there we go. Okay, as you guys can see. So wait for a while, it will appear the profile image then. Okay, so in here, as you guys can see, background color, we give an amber accent. There we go. And right after, we give the minimum radius to 60. I think 60 is fine, or let's change it. I think 60 was fine. Okay, we will change the radius then to make it a little bit big. Okay, it disappeared the amber accent color. Let's set it to 55. I want it a little bit the amber accent color in the circle. I think that's fine now. Okay, it's look good now. So as you guys can see, as I told before, it will show the current profile picture because the image x file, as I showed before, for now it's equal to no. And later on, if there will be any update kind of image, then it will run the else. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go further. Now we are about to show the name for that current user who is online. Okay, so let's go and do that first. Let's create a size box down below the gesture detector. In here, size box, you will give the height. There's going to be some height between that image. Okay, and also the name that we are about to show. So in here, let's give it to dump for now, and add the constant modifier to this size box. Now right after this size box, in here we will say row widget. Okay, so all of the detail, like for example, the name will contain, it will be right inside this row. Okay, it's going to be like in this row, like that. So let's go and get all of that. So in here we will set it right in the center. Okay, like we did the image. Okay, in here just simply copy that properties for center and go down in here, right in this row, paste it. So it's going to be right in the center. You guys will see that in a while. So children, now in the text, okay, and right in the text, first comma in here, and in their text we're gonna say name. Okay, and then concatenation sign, and then we will show that name with the help of this name. Okay, because this name contains the username, as you guys know, right in here it's got the name from the Firebase Firestore. Okay, from the user collection, as you guys can see, and it's stored right inside that name, and we are using that name right in here just to get that current username. Now right after, let's do some style. Is usual text style. Okay, text style. Let's set the font size. First we will set it to 25 final, and right after set the font weight. We will go with the font weight dot bold. That's fine. In here right after, let's set the colors. We will go with the white one. Okay, that's fine. In here add the const modifier, so the code will be clean from this yellow line. There we go. Okay, now let's go and press the Ctrl S, and there we go, name share. Okay, because I'm logged in by my account share, that's the current user for now. So right after, in here we will add the icon button just for editing the name. Okay, so let's go and add this icon button. Right after this text in here, we will say icon button. Okay, it's gonna take the on press and icon. For now we will remove this and we will edit. Okay, comma first right in there. Let's go with the on press. For now we will leave this empty and we will leave a comment, so that later on we will create that method. Okay, so that you guys remember. Display text input dialog. Okay, it will basically contain the updating system for the name. Okay, so leave the comment like that in here. Later on we will work on that. For now we don't need this. Now we are about just to show the UI. Okay, icon, here's the icons. We will go with the edit. Okay, dot edit. It's fine in here. Add the const modifier to the icon. Now press the Ctrl S and see the output. There we go. Okay, the icon, name, share, and there is an icon. Later on we will work on that because we have the comment for this method. So whenever we created that, then we will be able to open that and there will be a text input dialog. Okay, in which we will update the name for that user, for any user who is online. Okay, if you guys want. Now let's go and just show the email. Okay, so first we will copy the size box. We can need this and write down this row in here, paste it. Okay, it's gonna be 10, and right after in here we are gonna copy that text from here just for a time saving. Okay, copy it and in here paste it. We are gonna change this to email. Okay, and in here we will simply say email that we get from the Firebase Firestore. Okay, as I show you before, write it up so many times, so I'll get the email and show it right in here. So the size is fine, or let's set it to 20. Okay, it's gonna be too big then. We don't want to be bold, so we will remove that, and the color is gonna be white. All fine. Okay, now let's press the Ctrl S and see that email for that current user. There we go, email share3654@gmail.com. Okay, it's gonna simply get this data from the Firebase, as I told you so many times before. Okay, and also I showed that right in the Firebase. So that's it for this video. Right in the next video we will work further right from here, from the profile screen dot. Okay, so see you in the next one.